sweeties, it's Mariko, aka Gamerwife of GamerWife.com, and guess what? It's favorites time! It's my favorite time of the month because I get to tell you about all of the things that I've been loving this month. First things first is a beauty fave! Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. This is what I'm wearing right now on my eyes. Let me get a close-up. Look at how pretty that is! This is the Kat Von D ink liner in Nerd Rom, and aside from the gorgeous color, obviously the name just meant that I had to get it. So you can see, I swatch it, it's a very beautiful, almost matty kind of sapphire, but it's still a little soft, and like, I've never seen a blue eyeliner like this. It's not your standard navy, but it's not a straight up teal, it's like that amazing middle ground between the two. And I really like the finish of it. It's not too shiny like a liquid liner. It's actually got like the little spongy tip. And it's really, really pointy on top, so it's really easy to make it really, really fine and defined. I really love the Kat Von D liners in general. I think her range of colors is amazing, and this is one that I will be wearing all month long, and have been, and will continue to, and I will probably go get the rest of the colors because they're so great. So I have two kind of snack, drink, whatever favorites. So the first one is a tea. This is from David's Tea, and it's called Cardamom French Toast, or Pain de riz à la cardamome. It is a black tea. Actually, adding cardamom to my French toast was a trick that I was already doing, and so that someone took that and then made a tea out of it just like blew my mind. But it's super yummy. It's spicy, but also kind of sweet. Really kind of comforting, you know, like it's kind of like a spice cookie, but you can drink it. So I'm really enjoying this. Squish is a Montreal-based candy company, and they do primarily like gummy style candies, but like gourmet versions of them. You might have heard of them before because they're kind of known for their champagne gummy bears. This one that we discovered, because I was like, this sounds so crazy, I need to try it. And it is so good, I limit myself to 2 of these a day. You know, again, because these are gourmet, they're not cheap, it's like $6 a bag. But, you know, you can really taste the difference in the quality. So I'm going to open this guy up, because these are the raspberry salty licorice. So it's a salty raspberry filling in a licorice. I have 2 things I'm going to talk about. They're both like super guilty pleasures, but like whatever. I enjoy watching them. Like not everything I recommend has to be high art. Like whatever. The originals. Yes, I'm a closet Vampire Diaries fan. Yes, I'm over it, but I still watch it religiously. And I wasn't convinced that the originals would be good. Like I thought it would be like, okay, 1 season and they'll can it, it'll be garbage. But I'm really enjoying it. Like, I like it so much better than Vampire Diaries. Oh my goodness. I really love how arch everything is. I love that because they're the originals, the flashbacks go like way further back in time. There's so much more of a range of stories that they can tell because of that. It's a bit more adult, obviously, than Vampire Diaries. I love the New Orleans setting. I have the maddest crush on Elijah, like, and then I found out the actor's Canadian, which of course intensifies my crush because I'm a big dork like that. So yeah, so I'm out of the closet, I like vampire dramas, whatever. So the next entertainment favorite I'm going to talk about is like a full-on guilty pleasure, and I like it because it is bad. And that would be the Netflix Shadowhunters show, the Mortal Instruments show. Hot damn, people. I just want to give everybody in that show a hug, because like I know it's not their fault. I know they're really trying hard, but like it is like the perfect storm of badness. The writing's bad, the story's not actually that imaginative, the acting's generally pretty crappy, the set dressing is cheap as hell, the costuming in it is bizarro and bad. Like, I just want to give everyone a hug. Because I know that no one sets out to make a bad TV show. But this is bad. Alright, so I'm finally gonna get to my gaming favorite for February. I actually have two. The first one is something that I blogged about on gamerwife.com in my Games to Help You Chill Out. And that was actually a recent discovery, but it's called Favorties. I know a lot of you guys are already playing this. It's a simulator. It's a succulent growing simulator. And you plant them in a nice pot, you get to pick your pot, and there's this gentle twinkling music, and there's like a snail that like sits on the pot, and he just kind of goes along, and it's just so relaxing. And when I'm working, I put it up in another window, and I just listen to the twinkling music, and then every now and again I like check in on my plants and see how they're growing. They're still like tiny little sprouts. You just water them, and sometimes you have to weed stuff, and like, it's like the most low maintenance chill game ever, and I'm really into it. And like every time I see them get a little bit bigger, I'm like, oh, my little babies! I have a black thumb in real life. I try to grow plants. I know I'm not good at it, but this is like, you know, you get all the benefits without feeling too bad about actually killing a living thing. My next favorite for games is a mobile title. I'm not actually sure if it's available elsewhere, but it's a game called Lifeline, and it's basically like an interactive novel style game where you're having a conversation with someone named Taylor, who was part of a spaceship crash, and so you're helping Taylor navigate this crisis, and they like confide in you, and you always have like just two choices. I really love the simplicity of it. And the fact that it's on your phone too, and it sends you like the update, so it really feels way more than any other sort of interactive novel game I've played, like you're having a conversation with someone. The other thing that's cool about it too is that sometimes you'll like, you know, direct Taylor to do something, and he'll be busy, or they'll be busy, and because it's never really explained, but that's cool. Yeah, so they'll be busy, so it kind of gives you a break from the game as well, and you could just kind of pick it up and like have a conversation and like find out what's happening with Taylor, and then he'll go off and do something and you can go back to whatever you were doing before. I'm really enjoying it so far. I can't wait to see where it goes. You know, I'm not that far into it, but I love the format of it. It's really a great example of how to do a great game on mobile, and I totally recommend everyone check it out. It's called Lifeline. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I know I've rambled on and on and on in this video, but I don't know, something about February, something about the love in the air. I'm just loving lots of things that I really wanted to tell you guys about. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys again soon. You can check me out on the blog, you can check me out on Twitter, GamerWifeBlog, and more in the description box. Bye!